It's outside. Oh yeah, they have to.
Good to go, I think.
Are you guys doing the game show?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing the
I'm
game
hosting.
show. David's hosting.
Okay, what kind of games do we play?
So it's going to be, have you seen Story Wars?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a rough rendition of that. So it's going to be you and Timely guessing stories.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Of whose story it is?
Yeah,
Me,
John,
David.
and another comic.
This other guy.
She knows you way better than I know you guys.
Trust me, the stories are
Oh, dude,
retarded.
no. I there's a lot of trickery I did. You'll never
Let's
know.
not give it away.
Oh, okay.
You'll
so
never
we're
know.
playing like a version of Story Wars.
Yes, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a theme song for this podcast?
No, we're
We don't.
alive.
We just jump
Can we
in.
make one?
Yeah.
Can we sing?
Yeah.
Like a quartet?
What's that?
You don't know what a quartet is?
I thought that was something
We're-
ladies wore at prom.
That's a corset.
Mm-hmm.
Prom. That was
No.
the Victorian era.
I don't know. Maybe she wanted to look
Oh,
really
no,
nice.
He's thinking
Oh,
Corsage.
Same thing.
I always
Damn.
confuse those with massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them both.
When I go somewhere, they're like, how much? Forget it. I'm going to forget that one.
Anyway, welcome back to our podcast, Joke City. We got Leyla Ingalls.
Hey.
Layla, you might be our most famous guest.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's-
Besides Harley.
That's
yeah,
most-
Harley's.
Who?
She's kind of my cat.
Oh.
She's kind of a co-host though, so she doesn't
Yeah.
really count.
Well, I'm really glad I could do this big favor for you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Layla. Yeah, dude.
No, I'm kidding.
We're
I did Uncle Laser's podcast, and the other girls on there that get their tits out, they have like 300K, and then my podcast, I did it. It got like 6K. I didn't take my tits out.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have seen that episode. I will
There's
be on.
more than one girl has gotten it out, which is cool. But I
Yeah,
can't.
good.
You can't go from that to then like me. It
Laser
would be
is-
severely
Yeah.
underwhelming.
I would have a brain aneurysm if I was laser at that. I don't think I could manage that. That's
If
too
a girl
much.
got her tit out, they
No,
handle
no.
it very well.
Yeah.
That-
They're professionals.
I get that, John.
Layla,
I'm just it's
if you play your cards right, we'll get David to take his tits out.
Someone get them out. I love when people get naked.
David?
I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, well, dude, I don't know.
Our podcast is mostly gay perverts.
We don't know.
found that.
We don't.
Really?
We don't
Yeah.
know if they're gay. We don't know if they're gay.
Well, they're not going to be happy with me here.
Well, we don't know if they're gay.
Sorry,
So,
boys.
We get a lot of we get put in playlists. You know how YouTube works, and the
Yeah.
main playlist we got put in is Men in Socks.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
Whoa.
that was an accident.
yeah, so we started like blowing up, and then like just weird guys in the comments like, do some wedgies for us.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
like,
We think it was a girl.
yeah, no, it was like a
was being
name like
producer.
Lena, but we did it anyways. We're professionals.
You did the wedgies?
Yes.
Yeah, David
Well,
did.
I
it.
did the wedgie.
I wedgied David.
No, you didn't.
I took one for the
You
team.
guys are bullshitting.
No,
It's a real thing. Yeah.
I'll show you
Did
screenshots.
you get money?
No.
How would you?
She's like, what are you guys doing? No, see, we're trying to start an OnlyFans for just
Yeah,
our
just
feet
socks.
pics. Yeah,
It's gonna get sticky
You
real
could do
quick.
that.
I think
I
so
don't-
too.
I don't know if that pays though.
Mm,
I don't know
I don't
if
know.
like, I mean, I get
I've
like,
never had more money.
no, I get that. But like guys into feet, like I got
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
feet. I'm never gonna show them to John unless he pays me.
Well, here's the thing with OnlyFans. I feel like it's been monopolized by young, attractive women,
Uh-huh.
but there's all sorts of kinks out there. I think
All
We're in,
sorts.
John.
OnlyFans needs an influx of more niche genres, different things going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very whitewashed with just
I
hot young
think-
women.
You know, we have a niche. You know, we have our market there.
Dude, I'm gonna start putting syrup between my toes. I'm gonna get rampant.
Ooh, and then you
just-
lick it off.
Oh, I don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
that's.
I don't know.
uh,
We'll
yeah.
see. That would have to be really expensive.
Yeah, that's.
$100 pay to view.
$100, but we just do it once and then we send out the video to like a bunch of people. and we get 100 per one we send out.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that how it works?
You can make a post cost money to purchase.
Yeah.
So you post it, make $100.
Okay.
I'll give you $150 to do it right now.
You give me 150?
Yeah, if you licked syrup off his toes, I'd give you $150.
Oh, well,
Dude, you're lucky. I preamed up my toes today. You're so
That's
lucky.
actually very
You
tempting.
creamed up your
Preemed.
That's,
No, John's gonna be creaming later.
that's $150. That's crazy. I didn't think that would be on
You
the
guys
table.
have girlfriends?
No.
No, recently, no, yeah.
Aw.
Well, I had something going. It was going well. Well, that's done.
Yeah, John's a little Moody Gardens today.
Were you talking
What?
to this girl or were you dating?
You know, we were dating.
For how long?
Not very long.
2 months?
Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. It just became, I don't know. This is weird. This just got like this. But yeah, we just kind of became a thing and then one fight and then it's like, that's it. I'm just like, oh, that's crazy.
What did you fight about?
It was the dumbest thing.
Let's
I
hear
said
it.
a joke and then she didn't like it.
What was it about her?
No.
Oh.
No, it was about a movie.
And she just didn't like the joke?
Mm-hmm.
Was it about the movie Sinners?
Did you say the N-word, John? It would have been hilarious, but
No, I said a racist joke in Lilo and Stitch. And
It was a racist joke.
no, it wasn't even a racist joke. It wasn't even a racist.
Let's hear. Can we hear the joke?
It was I forget the name of the movie. It was an old movie. It was a dystopian movie, and
Wall-E.
no, it was made in like the 70s.
Okay.
And like the whole society is like they all die when they're 30, and then this one guy runs away, and then he finds out that it's all bullshit. He finds this old guy. He sees the old guy. He's like, I gotta show you to my people, right? And so the people see him, and they're like, holy shit, look at this old guy. And there's all these young girls, and they're looking at him like, what the fuck is that, Jesus or something? And then I say like, dude, that old guy's gonna eat so much pussy. Just not even a joke. It's just
harmless
an
joke.
Yeah, that's-
like. I'm just implying.
that was just an observation.
She's mad and
And what was her? Oh, you got
Oh,
excited.
is she getting feisty?
yeah.
it's
Harley
fine, it's
Harley
fine.
likes to play a little rough.
What was
Sorry.
her problem with that? What did she say?
Oh, we don't have to. We can get
Okay,
in
I'm
more into
sorry.
it later. Like nobody listens to this, so it's cool. But it's like this is gonna be the one
Except
I'm sorry.
devilish perverts.
thing. Yeah, except devilish perverts.
And more
like
reason
a
for
few-
them to hate women.
Yeah.
This is proven.
Yeah,
No, but
well,
it is
spit-
a lot of gay guys in our
Shit.
our
Well, I'm
views.
sorry that I'm here.
I
If
don't know.
I had a dick, I would
I don't
have it
I don't
out.
know.
That's fine.
Who knows?
You don't
that
have to
it
apologize.
just
for not having
says
opinions.
men in feet. What if there's a lot of ladies out there that are just like, I like socks?
That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any
women
sense to me.
liking men's feet.
Yeah.
I can't relate, but I'm sure.
I'm
it's
sure
out
there's
there.
some out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've never wanted to suck anyone's toes, but sometimes I'll see a girl that has like nice, clean, well manicured feet, pedicured, whatever it is, and then you're like, oh, that's a cute foot, but I don't want it in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate so much. Like, okay, she's got nice feet. I don't want to have them anywhere near anything. But it's nice. It's just nice. I don't.
I'm sorry I brought up your problems.
What? No,
I'm
dude,
sorry
that's
I
okay.
inquired.
I'm sorry you're retarded.
No. That's okay. It's okay.
I had someone who was really the closest person in my life ever cut me out of their life because of a joke I told.
Wait, really? Like on stage?
Yeah. And it was about him, but it's like we dated for 6 years and then we broke up.
Because of the joke.
No, not because of the joke. We broke up for a bunch of different reasons. But then we didn't speak for a year, and then we rekindled a friendship, and we were really close for like a year, just friends. And then I wrote a joke, and I was like, hey, I finally wrote a joke about what happened. And he's like, oh, you did? And I thought he would think it was funny because he like is really into stand-up. He'd come to shows with me. He liked my stand-up, so I thought he'd think it was funny. But he didn't. He was like so angry. And he was like, why would you?
What was the joke?
I have it on my Instagram. It's about how I was with a guy for 6 years, and then he told me he needed blonde hair and big boobs to
Oh,
come.
I know
Okay,
this
I know
joke, and
this
you were
one.
like, I want a black dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
just funny.
Yeah.
It's that joke.
Yeah.
But he
no
told
wonder
me,
he was heartbroken.
he was
I'm
like, that was my biggest shame in life. And now
What,
you're
not being black?
no, that he needed that
too.
to come.
Okay.
And he's like, you're just talking about it on stage. And I was like, no one knows who it's about. No
Yeah.
one knows who the joke's about. And he's like, well, I just don't think I even want someone in my life who's going to talk about personal information on stage. And I was like, do you even know like how comedy works? Do you know what art is? Every
Yeah.
fucking breakup song you hear,
Yeah.
everything, the arts
You
is
bring
all.
up like a bulletin
Yeah.
board. Taylor Swift is
Yeah.
Exhibit A.
Is the arts not
That's-
human emotion and
not,
experience?
That's not that big of a deal. He's just
No.
upset about the black guy thing. He I get it.
Maybe.
Like what I did right now was probably way worse than that. Like I just told a real story on a podcast, but good thing is nobody listens to this.
God forbid
Except the
that one of
guys.
these, yeah, with their penis in their hand.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something they would enjoy. What's the gayest thing you've ever done? How far have you gone?
The gayest thing I've ever done. No, I was thinking about this the other day, and it wasn't even sexual. It was just like something I like it may have been like something I wrote a girl a love letter one time.
Aww,
That's pretty gay, dude.
that's so sweet.
That's pretty gay.
All right, so the
That's-
gayest thing I've ever.
That was
I'm about to
very
blow
sweet.
you out of the water.
What?
So, also one of the gayest things I've ever done. So me and a buddy Franklin,
Yeah, I
we
blew,
would
blew a guy in
No.
water. Like,
no, whip those footsies out. We need to keep retention high.
it's true. I'm just teasing.
No, me and him would constantly show each other our dick and balls.
Like,
Really?
just look,
Yeah,
for what purpose?
like we would just catch each other. Like if I went downstairs to go grab a cup of water, I would walk into the room with my dick and balls tucked behind my legs, and like, yo, can you grab me a banana from the fruit basket? Classic.
Yeah.
That's just good old Christian fun.
To ask for a banana, or
Like, oh, you don't get it. Oh, okay. So the dick and balls are tucked behind, and it looks
like
like
a
a
vagina.
fruit basket. Because it's got a peach and a banana. Okay. We would also call it the English bulldog.
wait,
You know,
from behind it looks like a
Yeah,
fruit basket.
like,
Yeah.
you know, well, you wouldn't know, but you can tuck your dick and balls
Well,
behind your
Yeah,
legs.
I mean, I've
and
seen
kinda
that.
walk- yeah.
It looks like a mangina, they call it.
Oh, yeah, that's from the
That's
front.
from the front.
Yeah, I've never seen it from the back.
From the back, it's called a fruit basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's the gayest thing you've done. That's two totally different things. I was like, I wrote a love letter. It was so gay.
Yeah.
No, that's really
You're like,
funny.
that's nice. And
Well-
then you're like, show my buddy my dick and balls.
But we would do it quite often. It was kind of our, like, it was
Yeah,
a
well,
fun game.
I don't think that's gay. That's just friendly.
Yeah, what I
Okay.
did was way more gay.
Okay, like a week ago, I sent a gay text to a woman. I did that too.
Oh, yeah, dude. He showed me his Tinder. It was
Being
so good.
sweet. Why is being sweet being equated to being gay? This is not.
I don't know.
That's what every girl says. Dude, that's what every girl
But
says.
Here's the thing. I sent the gay text, no response back, and now I feel
She's-
really...
she's like, it's
If
too
it
gay.
would have worked, I'd have been, pig and shit.
Well, I don't know. What do you...
Being sweet is not gay.
Okay. Well, what
Thank
do
you, I
What,
needed
what
that
do you
right
think when people write you love letters?
Oh, I wrote.
You showed me some love letters.
Yeah, I wrote
and
a
those
joke
were-
about receiving love letters.
What is that? So you're like, this guy's gay.
No, not gay. That's not the word I would use. I would use the word strange, odd, weird.
Creepy.
Yeah, because there's a time you can understand when you're on a level with someone where a love letter would be like so appreciated and cute and romantic.
Yeah,
then
but
a
out
lot
of the blue.
a lot of
it's-
guys, there will not even be a level of intimacy, and then they're like sending you very intimate love letters.
Oh.
That's when it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've gotten a lot of those.
Just like you don't know the person, or you know them, but like...
Yeah, we're
It's
not
just,
even talking. There's no chance of dating at all,
Is
and
that
they're
worse
just.
than
you
an unsolicited dick pic?
I'd rather get a.
A dick pic, right?
Well, it's more interesting to look at.
Yeah, and then it's just done.
Get a fruit basket every
Well,
once in
and
a
then-
while.
Well, and then you don't feel as bad like dismissing it. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
have to talk to you now.
If you-
I get a love letter. I'm like, fuck, I gotta like.
There's like 6 pages.
John, if
they
I
took
sent
time.
you a dick pic, it wouldn't be kind of like,
It'd
be our love letter.
It'd be more gay if you sent me a love letter, wouldn't it?
But you wrote a love letter, you said,
Uh-huh.
and it was to the girl you were dating.
Maybe.
Okay, and you guys are dating, so that's like a normal, cute, nice thing.
Yeah.
Would you ever write a love letter and send it to a girl that you had sex with one time?
No.
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 Yeah,
No,
that's
but-
when.
No. That's upsetting.
That's how you assure you will never have sex with her again.
What? Okay. Okay.
I feel like John's like, does you up count as a love letter?
You up? Oh yeah. Like a
Alright.
midnight text.
Yeah.
That was good. That was funny. I just didn't get it.
He
One
s-
time
starts
though.
it-
What if it was like?
Those
What
two.
if it was like? What if it lasted like 10 hours or something? What if it was a
What?
really long sex session?
What?
Wait,
If you had sex with her one time, but it was like a really
What?
long time.
Uh,
Is that-
like, what are you guys on meth?
yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know. Just lasted all night. Then can the love letter come in?
You're a lover. You would write a premature love letter.
He prematured something that night. Just lied about it.
I'm not saying that. I'm just asking you.
If I had sex with a guy for 10 hours,
Uh-huh.
I would.
We'd be in an emergency
I'd be
room.
tired.
That's
Yeah,
catastrophic.
well, I'm not-
John.
He's not writing the love letter right then and there.
I
He's
don't.
just mid-thrust,
think-
just your eyes are like the
I think at that point, it wouldn't. The 10-hour sex session would be weirder than receiving a love letter from him.
No.
I,
No,
Yeah,
but like
no.
you're like a 10-hour sex session, but it's warranted.
You're talking about consensual?
Yeah.
no one.
Jesus Christ, John.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm
passionate.
so lost.
Just passionate. Like this one time you had sex. I guess I'm saying it was very passionate.
Okay.
Okay, and you really
So we
felt
had-
something with each other.
I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
So
I
in
feel like
this-
you've been in this situation.
No.
This
This-
feels
this is
it's
hypothetical.
very specific.
So we tossed on Passion of the Christ on the TV.
Yeah.
Hour 3 and 4 were weird, but we got into a rhythm.
You had sex for the entire duration that Jesus suffered on the cross.
Yeah.
Wait, how long was he up there?
I think it was 10 hours.
10 hours.
Whoa.
Wow.
10 commandments.
Whoa.
One for each hour? You're making things up.
Hey, I'm a priest. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can ask me anything. So
Am I gonna get into heaven?
Oh yeah, we had a very Christian comedian come onto the podcast.
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
answer.
continue.
You think I'm gonna get into heaven?
not with a 10-hour sex session with a woman you're not married to.
I didn't even say that I did it. I was just
It-
trying to back up this guy who wrote you a love letter. I feel bad for him.
No, you. Is the joke about the-
I do too. That's why it troubled me, because it was so sweet. It was so heartfelt. He put so much time into it, and the fact that I am just occupying so much more space in his mind than he is in mine makes me feel bad. But it's not.
Yeah.
I can't help it if I didn't just like
It
fall in
is-
love with somebody.
It
You
is
know.
very lustful.
Yeah, and I just didn't feel the same feelings for him back. It was like I was feeling down. I wanted to fuck. I fucked, and we're on that. That was that. I'm a different woman now.
What is
I'm a good girl.
See,
I love the vocal fry and the
I'm a real good girl.
hesitation. Just,
Well, I knew. It
my
was gonna-
priest said so.
Yeah.
does he like podcasts?
spoke in my
with
box.
sex? Shit.
You know how you do confessions in a box?
Mm-hmm.
I knew
Yeah.
there was something.
I've been in there. I've whispered a couple things just to.
It always scared me. I could never do it. I could never go in for confession.
Oh, I was talking about a different box, but
I probably am going to hell. Anyway.
No.
So.
I-
What?
I hate to be the
You
one
had
to
a
tell you.
very Christian comedian on, a very religious.
Oh yeah, and he basically just told us both that we're going to hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
I love you guys. But
You guys are funny. It is. Well, he didn't say that, but
Well, he definitely didn't say that.
Wow, so his comedy is probably all clean, I imagine.
oh yeah,
It's pretty racist, but it's clean.
Really?
yeah.
Dang.
But he's so funny. He's so funny, incredibly handsome.
that's
too.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to get better at clean comedy.
Me too. It's hard.
I've tried so many times.
I've tried. I wrote a clean joke recently.
Mm-hmm.
But all my clean jokes are yeah. I went to a border checkpoint and I thought it was a toll road. So I had like my money ready and everything. I wrote a joke about it. It's so clean. Maybe my dad can hear it.
Oh.
Nice. Has your dad heard your comedy?
No, my dream is to have like the best clean 10 minutes ever so my dad can hear it. So he can like
told him like, hey, don't check it out online.
Yeah, I've told him not to watch, but things have come up on his YouTube, you know, because there's a clip on YouTube from Kill Tony and it has like 7 million views or whatever the fuck, something crazy. And he was just, it came up and it's me telling a rape joke. And that's the only thing he's seen of me. He just knows I have a rape joke that got really popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, what the fuck is my daughter doing, you know? And then I'm like, Baba, come on, you don't even know me. He doesn't. Huh?
You said that?
Yeah, I tried telling him. I was like, maybe if you weren't so judgmental, you'd have a better relationship with your children.
Oh man.
Shit, dude.
What?
Oh, Jesus. All right,
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I love my dad. I hope he loves me.
Hell yeah.
You don't have a girlfriend anymore. I have.
You don't have a relationship
issues.
with your dad.
What's
I'm single. David fucking jerks off dogs. I mean,
No.
We've all got issues.
we all got issues, dude.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Have you
about
ever?
your dad.
never jerked
It's
off a
all
dog.
good. I mean,
I'm gonna
like,
send him this podcast.
No, this is why I'm trying to get a good clean 10 so my dad can see it and be proud. I want him to be able to watch something and be proud.
Yeah.
But right now,
Your dad's already proud.
If it makes you feel better,
don't
my
know.
parents are never gonna see my comedy.
ever why?
I just don't want them to. It's so humiliating to even
Really?
think. Yeah. Like I maybe have told my mom one joke and it's the most tame one. So
Are you close with them?
yeah, very.
Oh,
I
well
love
then.
them both. It's just like they're not like they're super conservative. They're from Romania. They're like
Vampires.
Yes.
They're vampires.
Yeah.
David's a vampire too.
I just felt like vampires are from Romania.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dracula, favorite book.
Mm-hmm.
You guys. Never mind.
Very
I'll
good.
I gotta let that one go too. I was gonna say, what's your biggest export? Romaine lettuce.
Oh.
I smell a new minute, and that one's clean. That one's
That's yep.
no,
How
it's
is that
actually
even a
garlic.
joke? What would I say? Hey, I met a guy from Romania. I said, "What's your biggest export?" Romaine lettuce. My dad's gonna be like,
Pause
"How?"
for laughter.
Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. There it is.
You didn't hear it, but the guys on the other end of that camera just took their hands off their penis and clapped. It was
Well, every time I get a new clean joke, I write it in a separate notebook, and I have probably like 4 minutes right now of solid clean jokes. And so I get real excited because I'm like, I can show my dad. Give me like 3 more years. I think I have 10 minutes of clean I can show my dad.
10 more years. Jeez.
No, 3.
3
Oh,
years.
3 more
for
years.
10.
Oh, I heard 10.
3 years for
thinking
10.
No,
about
I
romaine
mean,
lettuce.
it could potentially be sooner if I just focused on only clean writing, but I don't. I just write what comes to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of my jokes I can kind of make clean.
We're inside of you. All right.
I can kind of.
I haven't had
Sorry.
sex. I haven't
Sorry,
had
that was
sex in a
gross.
second.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think my vagina's closing up.
Really? I think
Yeah.
it does that
Same.
actually.
It just like sews together.
Right? It just kind of like kind of like when your lips are like really chapped.
Ugh.
Can't like pull them apart.
Ew.
No, vaginas don't do that.
That'd be disgusting
going?
if they did.
What? That's not. That's just a thing I made up.
So you calling me
It'd
stupid?
be funny if a
crazy.
guy went to like eat you out and he put chapstick on your vagina.
He's like, let me Burt's Bees this up real quick.
Yeah, and then just started making out with it like a face.
Wait, that's not how you're supposed to do it? That's insane.
That would be really funny.
I'm more of a Carmex guy myself, but like,
What were those ones from like high school where they were like the little
those are
ball-looking
great.
ones?
Those are great. Yeah, they made them into different sizes.
EOS.
Yes, those
Yeah,
were the best.
They're different shapes now.
It's an Asian
like-
brand.
Is it?
Mhm.
Oh, so we can't use those, huh?
I don't think I can use it though. I'm allergic to shea.
What the fuck is that?
Like
shea
Shea
butter.
45 in the morning. Yeah, me too.
It's shea. I always thought it was shea butter. I'm so
You
dumb.
didn't get the reference. It's
No,
fine.
But I feel, is it the ones that sing it? Is it a
No,
song?
Shea 45 is a
Oh.
radio station
Oh.
owned by Eminem.
Well, you
Yeah.
should still sing that. Sing it.
John's actually been getting me to stop singing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
will
sing a
never
lot?
sing on the podcast. He'll just sing to annoy me.
We
Yeah.
should all try to sing for real.
All right.
What's a good song we should sing?
I drove my Chevy to the levee.
But the
American
levee-
Pie.
Yeah. Okay. So we each.
Bye, bye,
Miss American Pie.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
The
good old
boys were drinking
whiskey and rye,
singing,
singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die."
That's pretty good. Hit that note. I like. Oh yeah, that was good.
Do you guys play any instruments?
No.
Used to play a lot of guitar, a lot of piano.
Ooh.
I used to do a lot of like music production.
You're a
actually.
multifaceted man.
I'm
Mhm.
alright.
David knows a lot of stuff. He knows multiple languages.
Oh my gosh, you're a smarty pants. That's your
No,
thing.
I barely passed high school.
Are
I
you-
just get really ADHD focused on like certain things.
Yeah, he's also really good with his hands.
I feel like you. What?
John's
what?
seen me tuck it back
He is.
once or twice.
He's very handy.
You are.
He works with his hands.
No.
Okay, his reaction just made me think you were just
He's
making that
being
up.
Humble. Look at him. He's
I
being
don't like
humble.
this. I don't like this.
Yeah, it was
You're
very
being
gay. You're being very gay about it.
Okay.
No, they love it.
Nasty
Keep
right
it
now.
going.
I'm being
Oh, yeah,
really
these
gay
guys are
right
about
now.
to Calm down.
I will give you guys $1,000 if you make out for 1 minute.
$1,000.
That's
500 each.
500 each.
1 minute.
Dude,
you guys
Leyla,
make
you got a lot of money.
1 minute? Oh. When
Mm.
was the last time you brushed your teeth?
Pretty recently.
Like today?
or like
yeah.
Like 2 days ago.
yeah.
Pretty close.
Jesus Christ, $1,000. I'm like, you're gonna give me $1,000?
500.
No.
No. Okay,
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. I was thinking about.
1,000 each. You guys make
And
out for 1
I
minute.
thought I was pretty good looking, John. You said that earlier.
Yeah.
And you forgot something. You forgot something. Right here.
Dude, yeah, you're right. I've kissed David for free.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've kissed David for free.
I have this running bit.
I
Whenever
definitely,
walk
yeah.
in-
Now that I think about it, yeah, I'd definitely make out with you for $1,000. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, what am I doing?
I have this running bit when John just walks into the green room, and I go, "Hey, did you forget something?" Like,
And you make him
like
kiss
your
you?
grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. And he does it.
Yeah, every once
Oh,
in a
yeah.
while when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
feeling peckish.
I like that. Ow, I'm so bruised. I was hopping fences yesterday.
Why?
Cause it was like I was at Creek in the Cave. It was 3 a.m. I went to a comic's apartment. We weren't having sex. I'm possibly renting out this apartment all of October. So I was checking it out. And I was hanging out with him and his girlfriend. It was very normal. Everyone had their clothes on and everything. It was just late. And
I'm starting to believe that things
I
were
just
not
felt-
normal.
No, it was so normal, and it was such a great time. And he even gave me a baguette. He gave me a baguette for the road. So I'm out.
Like fresh bake.
It was from HEB.
Okay.
And I was walking out in the parking lot eating this baguette. Then I realized it's a gated community, and the gate was tall. And I was like, you have to have a code to like open it. And so then I call him, no answer. FaceTime him, no answer. I call like 5 times. He's just not answering. And I'm like, what is he doing? Are they banging? They waited till I left?
It must have been a sexual thing, especially with the baguette. It was.
Yeah.
I've been there.
So then
You
I
hand
had
a woman a baguette, and continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, then I was like, okay, I have to jump this fence. But I had a backpack, and I was like, I had to throw my backpack over the fence. I throw it over the fence, and then I see a homeless person in the distance, and I'm like, no. Like, they could come and get my backpack, and it has all my money and everything in it. So then I was like, I have to make it over this fence now. And it was so tall. So I just, like, struggled, and then fell on the ground and got up and ran. And it's like, so I'm just pretty beat up, but I'm really badass.
Nice.
That is pretty.
Wow. And then
Did you finish the baguette, or did you like?
I ate
I
ate it really angrily while I was figuring out like how I'm gonna get out of here.
It's like that big, so you're just like.
Like like that, like a cartoon.
I like that.
$1,000? $1,000?
Dude, I'll make out with a Harley for $1,000. And she doesn't brush her teeth.
And the views,
Oh
David?
my
Are we
God.
about to make out for $1,000? Wait, but are you just gonna give? It's just gonna be $500 each, though, or you'd give me $1,000 and David $1,000.
Is this a sexual thing for you?
No,
No,
it's just like fun.
Yeah, I
Just,
was.
okay.
Right.
Oh my! Oh,
We-
I thought he was about
I
to
thought
do
he
it.
was gonna do
I
it
thought he
too.
was leaning in.
I thought he was gonna do it, dude.
Look, will $1,000 make a dent? No, but
No.
no, it's kind of like I could use 1,000 for something much more productive, like a plane ticket to go do comedy somewhere, which is probably what I should do.
Uh-huh.
But I would. What's the least amount of money it would take?
We're not haggling at this point.
We're haggling,
You
dude.
started at 1,000.
That's probably it. The 1,000 would probably be
As
it.
the most Jewish person on this
Yeah.
podcast.
500 each.
See, that's where I was like, nah, I can't do 500.
What the fuck? I would make out with
Wait, what-
somebody for $500.
Well, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be honest. I used to show my dick for free.
That's different than like
That's good old Christian fun.
making out
That's-
with your buddy.
Okay.
That would change a lot of things.
What
That
about?
That would change a lot.
Especially for our podcast, that would probably
People would think things about us, John.
that would definitely
Would you eat his ass for 500?
Oh, I got an asshole like a snapping turtle.
eat his. Whoa,
Ew.
we went from making out for 1,000.
Well, because kissing is the most intimate. So I thought
Making-
maybe it would be less personable.
we were making out for 1,000 to
And
eating
how
an
would I
asshole.
would lay down and you would just fucking
and then
ravage
we would
me?
get flagged, Layla.
Or
we
would
would
I
get
No,
flat.
not necessarily.
would I toss the legs back in like a changing table? How would this work?
To me,
He's
okay.
focused on the money. I'm focused on
Yeah,
the
dude.
optics.
I think if you are in like doggy on all fours, that's the best way. It's the most convenient way for both parties.
I just start getting hard.
I think
You might.
the ass eating is probably out of the question.
Okay.
Wait. Don't let him.
I'm
Let's-
sorry. I
let's
didn't
play
mean
our
to
cards
come.
right, John.
I didn't mean to come here and make it so grotesque. I was just trying to appease your viewers.
This isn't even
This
the
is-
worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we've gone
Okay.
down some fucking heinous roads.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Put the anus in heinous.
Yeah. I've decided I will make out with David for $1,000. If you give me $1,000, I will make out with David
Really?
for a minute. Yeah.
For a minute. Whoa.
She said a minute.
1,000 is a lot.
And
I
you
use
threw
a
it out
lot
there.
of tongue and I don't shave.
You don't shave your tongue.
I've never made out with a dude, ever. I've never made out with
What
a dude.
about that one
What
time
about-
in Cancun that you were telling us about?
That's not a dude.
It was kind of a dude.
It wasn't a dude.
You've never done a peck with
Oh
a man?
yeah, I've done a peck.
Oh,
I've all
okay.
done
But
a
you've
peck.
never had a man's tongue in your mouth.
No, dude.
You're missing out.
I used to. I hate to tell you guys, but my dad is Tom Brady.
Oh,
I get that one.
Yeah.
mine.
He makes his son make out
Who
with
the
him.
fuck was it? My dad's the Dalai Lama. I couldn't remember Dalai Lama for a second.
Yeah, he's a tough one to forget. Yeah.
What time is it, real quick?
10:30.
All right, we've probably. That was a fun one.
That was a fun one.
Was it? Or did I suck?
You were great. We
I w-
almost made $1,000.
You guys should end it with a peck. Come on.
How much do we give
Come
for a
on,
peck?
boys. You want a peck?
How much did
Yeah.
we give for a peck, Layla?
All right,
$10 each.
John, you
I'll buy you
forgot
drinks
something.
at Secret Group.
I'm sober boy.
He's a sober boy.
And he'll do anything for a drink.
Oh.
So no.
I'll buy you 2 drinks.
Okay.
No.
Okay, come here, David.
For a pet, come on, please. It'll
All right, on
make
the
it.
cheek.
No, on the mouth.
Oh, okay,
Come
no.
on, come on.
All right, on the cheek. There we go. Thanks, guys. That was
Joke City, baby. Leyla Ingalls. Follow her everywhere.
Yeah.
Follow us on OnlyFans.
That wasn't-
Check out our feet, dude.
You guys didn't get gay enough for me.
What?
I should,
got
bye.
pretty
We
gay.
didn't get gay enough.
All right, bye, guys.